From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
So this Kastel Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Hi, Chef Michael.
How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm trying to change earphones over here. I got these things on my head. I hate these things. They give me a
You
headache.
sound like you're talking in a tunnel.
I don't know. How about now?
Oh, there
Is that
you
better?
are. Now
Oh,
you are
okay.
talking like it. Oh, there you are.
Let me make a switch here because I can't hear. Just a second. I'm changing headphones. Oh, are you there?
Holy cow, yeah.
Much better. Much better.
You know what, Michael, I just stopped by Sahara Mini Storage and saw Curtis and Wendy Seaver. You know how we've been storing our things over there
Yeah.
in one of the units?
Well, Carl Grasso stores his money there, so that's why we go there.
Don't tell anybody.
That's all security with cameras. They ain't getting in. Don't worry about it.
Well, actually, yeah, and they're really great. I was just talking to them about some of the things that they have stored in there. Do you know they have 600 units? 600 units over there.
You know what we need to find out? The people that don't. We need to find out that the people that they do that. I was watching television. Storage wars. Where you bid on the storage, what's ever in there.
Whoa. The what?
Storage is called Storage Wars. What happens is that people, they don't make their payments, and they leave town, they go to jail, whatever happens. And now they I think it's 30 days or 160 days, then the place owns it, and then you make a bid on it, and you open up that thing, and then God knows what you find that's in there, rugs and furniture and televisions, because a lot of people, they move around, and they got those storage places all over, And it's always nice to have that so we can donate some of that stuff to charity. There's a lot of people, because, many times I got to tell everybody out there, I'm a garage sale junkie. I love going to that because I like antiques, and you find some stuff that is incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. One guy sees.
Well, what I was going to say though is, they have 600 units, and a lot of times, people just need to store stuff because they haven't, they don't have any more room in their house to store it. And Sahara Mini Storages, they're really great over there. They've got great prices. And it's over at 8140 West Sahara. So I would suggest giving them a call if you need someplace to store your extra stuff. You can call them at 702-254-3944. That's 702-254-3944.
Well, that's really nice. They're nice people. He was over there. He was painting. I seen him painting the outside and fixing the place up. And they always listen in, don't they?
Yeah.
They're one of our. They're nice people. They're very, very nice people. We got those rugs that came from our house. We promised them rugs.
Well, I know, but I might want to get one of those rugs back.
Oh my God in heaven! Well,
and
it's
put
only
it in the house.
I got to tell you something.
Yeah, because my feet get cold on that marble.
There's that damn phone again. Son of them.
I'm going to throw that thing out, Michael.
No, you can't. That's my business phone. That's what pays the bills. But I got to tell you something. I'm so excited, Sandy, that this Wednesday night, we're going to be singing and performing at the Tuscany. The Tuscany Grill over in Henderson.
That's right.
And what an exciting, wonderful time we're going to have there. Lou gave me, I know they listened in, Lou sent me a text, and Lou turned around and said, you ready for this? He said, we're excited. He said, we're excited, we can't wait, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And boy, I'll tell you something, that is marvelous. You know something, Lou? I know you're listening in. We're excited to do that, too. And I want to thank the Tuscany for allowing...
We've got a caller.
We have a caller?
We have a caller.
Well, let me finish my thought.
Well, go ahead.
To thank them guys for allowing me to go up there and upset the apple cart. So I just want to thank... Anyway, we got Wendy on the phone.
The apple cart.
Wendy, how are you?
It's Wendy.
I'm doing great.
Is this Wendy Seaver from Sahara Mini Storage?
This is Wendy Seaver
from Sahara
pretty
Mini girl.
I know. I was just telling Chef Michael that I stopped by on my way over to the show this morning, and that I'm glad you called in because I wanted you to tell our listeners a little bit about Sahara Mini Storage.
Well, we are greatly located on 8140 West Sahara, so we're pretty central. We have an excellent community of renters with us. My husband and I live here on site, so you have top security security. We love our customers. We try to do everything so they don't go into the storage wars. Because that's not that's not a very nice thing to go through. But we work with our customers, and we're just really, love the community here up and around us. And
you're open. You're there actually 6 days a week, right? You're there on Saturdays.
We're open
also
from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and pretty soon here we're going to be open on Sundays. So we're really excited about that because a lot of people have Sundays off.
Right.
Well, we have a friend of ours named Carl Grasso. He's a billionaire. He has so much money, he don't know where to store it, what to do with it. He just keeps making billions and billions and billions.
So tell us, how secure is your place?
Yes.
We are very secure. We have gate access codes. You can't get in for 24 hours unless you're a business. So if Carl is a businessman, he can definitely have 24 hours.
Yeah, it's amazing. He said something to me, I'll never forget. He said, Mike, I couldn't spend my money. Isn't that nice to hear from somebody?
Is nice, yeah.
But I got to tell you something. It's so nice. I went to U.S. Bank yesterday to make a deposit. Yeah. And as I looked down on my check, I seen the initials CG.
CG? What does that mean?
I asked for it, because it's one of our. I said, CG, what the hell? I said, I know. Is that like a code? No. She said, that's the person that has all the money. That's how we can lend money. I said, well, who's CG? Carl Grasso. You know what I mean? So anyway, his wife Lisa has like 7 billion shoes.
7 billion? Oh my God!
And she's going to store some of her shoes over there. No, I'm going to keep.
I think it's only 6,950,000.
I tell you what I'm going to do for you. I like you people. You know what I mean? And I've been blessed through God's grace to have the power to give so many wonderful gifts away in charitable different situations. Now, I run the time-sharing operation for the Jockey Club, and I have the access to all those show tickets. So what I like to do, with your permission, I want to stop by today, and I would like to give you $2,500 worth of show tickets.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so you can give any person that comes and opens up an account with you. Okay?
Okay.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
All right. Anybody opens up an account at your establishment, they will get 2 complimentary show tickets to see any show they want at Planned in Hollywood.
Oh my gosh!
I got the Vegas show. I got we got
Jeff Savillico.
Jeff Savillico. I got Nathan Burton. We got a gajillion different shows. So I'm going to give you $2,500 as from the Sandy Kastel and Friends variety show, because we're going to television. Everybody, we want you to know you're going to watch this on TV. So you're going to see us on television, and on Saturdays we're going to grab 11 o'clock in the morning.
No. Don't be throwing out dates and times, Michael, because we have to verify all that.
Well, we'll be on the Connie Carson show.
But Wendy, I want to just say thank you to you guys both, because we have a place now to store our stuff, our extra stuff.
Yeah.
And do you remember George Carlin? He used to say, we buy a house and then we fill it up with stuff, and then what happens is everything's overflowing and we don't have any more room for our stuff. So what do? We buy a bigger house for our stuff.
More stuff. We need more stuff to buy stuff.
Go buy more.
You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you something. On top of that great gift that you just gave the new customers coming in, I'm going to give every new customer half off of their second month's rent.
Oh, marvelous.
It doesn't matter what size of unit they choose. Woo. They have half off their second month's rent.
Wow, that's great. We'll have to go get a unit just to get half off.
Well, in fact, I just got a text from Carl Grasso. He just got the Brinks trucks to be going over to your establishment today.
So again, this is Sahara Mini Storage. Curtis and Wendy Seaver, storage specialist over at 8140 West Sahara. Now, tell us, what are you right next door to?
We are right next door to Mad Maddie's Bar and Grill.
Mad Maddie's?
Yeah.
And Wendy's, woohoo, hamburgers.
Not Wendy's.
So right there on West Sahara. So if you have trouble finding it, just look for Mad Maddie's and you'll find it.
And
right
Wendy's
next door.
Hamburgers.
And
We're
Wendy's
right
Hamburgers.
before Cimarron.
There you go.
I will be by this afternoon about, I'm serious. You will be there today?
Yeah, I'm going to be here all day till 6 p.m.
All right, well, I will be by to drop off those show tickets to you.
And also, they can call 702-254-3944, 702-254-3944, or just go see Wendy or Curtis at Sahara Mini Storage, 8140 West Sahara. Thank you so much, Wendy.
Thank you,
Have
Wendy.
a great day.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Nice bunch of people. See,
I know.
John, it's nice. You know what I'm trying to say to you? It's always nice. I always think of like a guy like Paul Getty or Trump, guys like, well, Carl Gross was one of them.
Frank
Sinatra. They have that kind of money where you can actually make somebody's life so much easier. You know who does that, Sandy? Is Walker's Furniture. The Christmas time, they find a family, people go and they donate. I want to tell everybody something out there. Listen to me carefully. You need to put something back in the system. Listen, folks. You see somebody out there, help them out. Buy them a lunch.
And sometimes it's the smallest things that help.
We go many times. Frank Braglia, who is my mentor. He was the man that taught me to be a giant in the business end of it. Because years ago, I used to hit with an axe. He taught me how to cut with a stiletto today. and it's metaphorically speaking when it comes to business, because we all have our tribulations and the vicissitudes of life always changes.
The what? The vicissitudes?
But I got to tell you something. I went into a restaurant once, and there was an old person who was sitting down, and he goes over and he says to the waiter, "See that guy there?" He said, "Give me his check. Don't tell him it was from me. Just give me his check." And I was a kid when I watched him do that, and I emulated what that man done. Okay, I emulated what he done. Show me what he done, which was so nice. And I do that to this very day. If I see an old person sitting down by themselves, Sandy and I, especially Sandy, because she got a bigger heart than me, she actually would pick up the tab and then she hands me the bill.
Well, listen, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And our special guest today is 5-time winning author and writer, Joan C. Curtis. And she has a new book coming out. It's called The Clock Strikes Midnight. The Clock Strikes Midnight. Listen to me. What did I do? I can't even talk.
I told you can't eat meatball sandwiches in the morning.
I think it was the peanut butter sandwich that I had. I was sticking my teeth.
They had pie over there.
Joan, hello. Are you on the line? Joan?
This is actually Stellana.
Oh, what happened to Joan?
I'm here. Am I here?
There you are, Joan.
Oh, we got two people on the line. My engineer's going to get fired for this.
Okay, so just hold on just a couple seconds because we're going to go to a quick break, okay? And we'll be right back. All right, this is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
And I'm Ricky Cash. And we're from Vegas and Wrapped Internet Radio, but more importantly, we want you to listen to who?
Sandy Kastel and Friends with Chef Michael.
And the best meatballs in town every day. Where?
At KLAV, 12:30 a.m.
What time?
Oh, 9 o'clock, man.
In the morning?
Of course in the morning.
Never too early for meatballs.
A wonderful way to start your day. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We've got two guests here. We're going to have Stellano, and she's going to call back in a little bit. But right now we have Joan Curtis. And hello, Joan.
Hello, Sandy.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Joan is an award-winning writer who has published 5 books and numerous stories. In her newest mystery suspense novel, The Clock Strikes Midnight, we meet Janie Knox, a tormented young woman who escaped her home and family after a jury convicted her stepfather of killing her mother. Oh my gosh! This sounds serious.
It is pretty serious.
The Clock Strikes Midnight. So, tell us about this book.
Okay, this is my first fiction piece that is going to be debuted on the 25th of November.
Okay.
And I'm very excited because I have written a number of books which were business books, but this one was clearly the most fun to write, as you can imagine, because it was fiction and because it was a mystery, and it was just fun, and I'm excited that it's coming out.
So now, why did you go from writing these business books to writing something that was a fiction?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, I had been writing fiction, and in between my fiction writing, I was publishing the business books. And all of a sudden, one day, it occurred to me that if I just keep writing fiction and don't really focus on it and give it the attention it needs, I'll never publish anything.
That's right.
And so I put the business books aside and decided to spend more time in my fiction writing. But I will also tell you that after writing 4 books about communication, about hiring people, about social media and all that kind of stuff, I ran out of material. I had to go to my creative mind and then write fiction. I mean, I really did.
Well, I guess, I bet all of that, though, helped you, because, writing all those other books, you got all that information out there, and then everything feeds each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of feeding, Chef Michael's here, and he's standing by, and we always get a recipe from him about some kind of Italian dish. So I'm sure he has a question for you about what is your favorite dish.
John, where are you calling from?
Well, I tell you what, I'm calling from Georgia, but I have to tell you, I've listened to some of your shows, and I am half Italian.
Yeah.
And my father was a full-blooded Italian from Caserta, which is near Naples, and I love everything about Italy, particularly the food.
Well, it's funny. Since you're half Italian, you must have one purple foot then.
I do.
You step on the grape with one leg. Well, let me tell you about Georgia. Okay, Georgia's known for their grits.
Yep.
I love grits. Ain't that weird? Being
that
Italian,
is weird.
I love grits. Sandy makes it for me. She's Irish, so Sandy specializes in grits.
I do not.
Well, let me give you a nice Italian dish for Georgia. They have crawfish out there, don't you? Crawdads.
Yes.
All right. Now listen to me, everybody in Georgia.
Catfish.
Catfish?
Yeah, catfish we eat in Georgia.
Well, you got catfish. Well, how about do you have the crawdads too?
That's New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Well, you have that down there, don't you?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah, but she likes catfish. I can tell.
All right. Well, let me give you an Italian recipe.
I can hear it in her voice.
I'm going to give you an
Catfish. I really
Italian.
want a recipe on catfish.
This is my grandmother's recipe for catfish, because we ate it. Believe me, first of all, my grandmother would get the catfish and she'd cut it up in cubes and she would soak it in milk.
Oh.
And I would ask my grandmother, why do you soak it in milk? Because the milk takes out the fish taste.
Ah.
Did you know that?
No.
Yes, ma'am. So anytime you get that, when you get a saltwater fish, which is shark, okay?
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game. You always soak it in milk. Saltwater fish. Orange roughy is a freshwater fish. It's a whole different flavor. But when you get that fish that's fishy, you soak it in milk, Sandy.
Okay.
To get it out for at least a couple hours.
Wow.
Now what you do, thank you. See, I got my family in here. My Aunt Marie just came in. She just flew in from Italy. So what happens is you get yourself a bowl, get yourself 2 cups of flour, a 1/4 cup of baking powder, fresh parsley, salt, pepper, black pepper or white pepper, whatever you decide. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Granulated garlic.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Now listen carefully, Joan.
Yeah.
2 yolks of an egg. Not the whole egg, just the yolk.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you why. You crack it in that. Then get yourself your favorite beer. I don't care. I'm serious. Any kind of beer you want. It don't make any difference. Now, for Sandy and I, we drink kegs of beer.
No.
No, we're kidding. We like Corona.
Yeah.
Get a bottle of Corona, get yourself a bottle of Peels, Valentine, whatever your favorite is. And
you drink it while you're making it,
You can drink it, whatever you want, and when you're done, hit your husband over the head with the bottle. Okay, so what you do, you get your bottle, and you use that as the liquid, and you make yourself your dip. Oh. Okay, here comes your batter, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you why you use the egg. Because the egg holds it together. If you don't use that egg and you put that in that oil, that's going to pop all over the place. Because people use a water base to make that. And what the egg does, it holds that catfish. And what you do, you just dip your catfish, and then you put it in the deep fryer. I'm telling you something, Joan, unbelievable.
Sounds absolutely.
And that is my grandmother Julie's recipe for batter. It's like a shrimp tempura batter. You can use the same thing because she did the same thing with broccoli, cauliflower, That batter she would use for broccoli and cauliflower on a Christmas Eve night. So, but she used to use that batter for even all the fishes. So give it a try, everybody in Georgia. And if you don't like it, just send a bill to KLAV Radio in Las Vegas, and John Lindquist will be paying for everything.
Oh my gosh!
So let me ask you this, Joan: do you ever use any kind of cooking scenes in your books?
No. Not really cooking. My characters eat, and they eat a lot, depending on the book. But I haven't done that. But that wouldn't be a bad thing to do for a future book.
It's funny, there's a couple of things that we never see in movies, and then sometimes it's people that we don't see them eating, and we don't see them, going to the restroom.
That's right.
Thank goodness. And it's like, these people will go these action movies, and they're doing these action movies, and they're running, and they're doing this, and they're fighting, and they're doing all this stuff. They never stop to eat,
Well, back east in South Philadelphia, this is a true story. They went to court. There was an argument in a delicatessen, in my neighborhood. True story. And the guy, Joe, I swear, took out a pepperoni. He had a pepperoni in his hand and hit the guy. He hit him in the head with the pepperoni. Well, the cops came and they went to court, and it was the funniest. I mean, they were family people. They squashed the thing, but he hit him in the eye, and that's pepperoni. It's a solid.
Oh, that's a hard.
You're going to get hurt.
Hard,
And the district attorney says, "Judge, Your Honor, here's the weapon, a pepperoni." He said. And back east, you had all Italian judges, so naturally, it was hilarious. Anyway, they squashed it, and what happened is we all cut the pepperoni up, we put it on a pizza, and we had a great time.
I don't believe that. Do you believe?
I don't believe it.
She don't believe it.
Well, Joan, tell us. Now, do you draw from your characters from your life or people that you've met? I mean, do you base your characters on people you've known throughout your lifetime?
Well, that's a real dangerous question, because the villain in my story is my stepfather, but it's not my stepfather. So it's like I keep telling people, it's not really my stepfather. It just turned out to be the character's stepfather.
Sure.
And the mother in the story is not the nicest person in the world, and so I have to quickly say that's not my mother. So I don't know where they come. I think it's a mixture of things that you read, things that you see, and all of a sudden this person emerges. And I do know that the main characters in The Clock Strikes Midnight, they're two sisters. And I feel as though the older sister is more like me than the younger sister. There's more of me in her. So
character.
I can see that. And with the younger sister, there are some similarities to my younger sister, but certainly it's different.
Sure.
And we, as kids, never went through what I put these poor characters through.
Well, I imagine, writers are always collecting data, no matter where they are. If they're at a restaurant, they're out and about, they're at the gym, wherever they are. As a songwriter, I know that's one of the things that we do. I haven't been doing it for a while now because I haven't been focusing on the songwriting, but when I was, and I know working with a lot of songwriters, that a lot of times they've got notebooks with them, and they keep notes, and they keep files and files and files of notes, that they've collected through the years. And and then something may trigger something, and all of a sudden they're writing a song about that. But
it's also true, and I would think that as a songwriter you can relate to this, that I use that technique of eavesdropping on conversations all the time.
I bet your friends are
dialogue.
very careful.
But dialogue, and particularly to try to get the nuances of the Southern dialogue or the Northern dialogue without using dialect, you have to really listen to how people talk.
Yeah.
And that has been a real kind of fun thing to do. So I'm always taking notes and writing down things like somebody says, "I'm fixing to go to town." Fixing.
That's right.
And so, I write that down. I think I'm going to make sure I get that in my Southern character.
That's right. Now, where can people find out about your book?
On my website, it's www.joancurtis.com. There's all kinds of information there. Plus, my publisher is Muse It Up. That's all one word, MUSEITUP, Muse It Up Publishing, and I'm listed there among the authors. When the book comes out, it will be on Amazon, and it'll be on all the major outlets, Barnes and Noble, and all of those.
Right.
And it should be available for pre-order probably a month before the release date, which is November 25th.
So in October, then, it's going to be available for release. Yeah, pre-release.
I say that because I have no control over that. It's the publisher that does it. And but you would think that if they're going to have pre-order, they're going to have to do it at least a month before the book comes out.
Right.
And they are going to be running a special so that people who pre-order will get a reduced price. And I think it's going to be $2.99, which is really a deal.
Okay, great. Well, also, just so you know, everybody listening out there, the clock strikes midnight. There's a twist at the end of the story where all of the secrets are revealed. So, so check out Clock Strikes Midnight, but also check out her this artist, Joan Curtis. Check her out on joancurtis.com. Go find out more about her and your other books. Are they available also on your website?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so these are more like self-help books, right?
Yes, more for business. They're business books.
That's good.
Yes, managing difficult or sticky situations at work is one of them.
Okay.
So a number of they're all business-related books.
Well, thank you so much, Joan. We appreciate you calling in and looking forward to reading this book as soon as it comes out.
Joan, try that better.
It was great fun. And Jeff, by the way, grits and polenta.
I know, very similar.
Right, very
yes.
similar. We always use the yellow, but you're right. It's the exact same thing.
Exact same thing.
I like polenta better.
I like grits.
Thanks a lot, Joan.
Thanks,
Have a
Joan.
great day. All right. Thank you.
Is she nice? What a nice lady.
Yes.
What a super. We got to go to Georgia, honey.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, where you can learn how to cook Italian style for your family and friends. And we'll be right back after a message from our friends with our next guest, Stellano. Okay, bye-bye.
Finally, a radio show that's fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Is that me? Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, where you can learn how to cook Italian style for your family and friends. Yes, Michael, we've got some new news for next Wednesday. We are going to be performing over at the Tuscany Grill. We're taking Jazz and Cocktail over to Tuscany Grill Wednesday, September 24th and October 1st, featuring Michael Leonetti, Jimmy Molidor, David DaCosta, Chad Michaels on piano, Spider on bass, and Ryan Rose on drums. And of course, I'll be there too. So join us for dinner and live music at the Tuscany Grill, where you can call 702-940-1400 to make reservations. That's 702-940-1400. Then in October the 5th, we're going to be back at Sienna's for an evening in concert with Dick Kastel and his 16-piece big band for just $35. You can get a sit-down dinner and a big band featuring, again, Michael Leonetti, Jimmy Molidor, David DaCosta, Peter Pavone, Mark Giovi, and of course I'll be singing a few songs from my album This Time Around. Get your tickets now by calling me at 702-348-5707. That's 702-348-5707.
And that's $35 a ticket, ain't it?
That's right. It's $35 a ticket. That's what I said.
Includes
but it's a
dinner.
sit-down dinner.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yes. So now we have with us Stellana. Hi, Stellana. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
Good. What's your last name, Stellana?
Burns.
Burns.
Oh, it's George Burns' granddaughter.
Is your your website, is that just under Stellana?
It's soundcloud.com/Stellana Music.
There you go, soundcloud.com. So is that SoundCloud? Why is that?
That's basically where I have all my songs. I have about 10 songs on there, a few pictures, a bio.
Is SoundCloud another website that's like Reverb Nation?
Yes, it's kind of like Reverb Nation.
And it has your songs right there?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about your latest release.
We're currently working on some new material that will be scheduled to release the beginning of next year. I've been focusing a lot on just writing hooks. I help a lot of artists locally with hooks, and I do a lot of outside material besides the R&B that I do, so I'm just a big writer.
So what about...
So now I've been focusing on getting all my album stuff put together for next year.
Oh, that's cool. So we've got pulled up "Wishing on a Star."
Yes.
On YouTube. So on your.
I love that song. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference whom you. Is that the one? No, I guess
no, not that one.
It's not that song.
Is this an original song?
That's actually a cover.
It is
from
a cover.
Rolls Royce. Yes.
Do you know, Stellano, that song I just sang, Jimmy the Cricket?
Jimmy the Cricket?
Yeah, I love Jimmy. That was my favorite character, my cartoon character.
Oh, on the cartoons.
On the cartoon.
Yes.
And the guy who sang When You Wish Upon a Star was Johnny Mathis. Johnny Mathis is the one who done that for Walt Disney.
Oh.
And he sang,
yes.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference whom you are. I
don't think he said whom. I think he said who.
It's a beautiful song. It's my era. I'm an old man, and what could I tell you? What could I tell you? But
so
Alpha Nagila.
Stellana, can we play your song on the air here for our listeners?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Give a couple for us.
All right, so this is "Wishing on a Star." Stellana.
Wishing on a star to follow where you are.
I guess we have technical difficulties with this SoundCloud.
But it came out nice, though.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful. That's from
What a
SoundCloud.
beautiful
Yeah, we
voice you have.
Thank you.
Oh, that was so
Oh my
nice.
gosh! So tell us about writing hooks for people. When you write a hook for people, are you talking about writing hooks for them on their songs?
Yes.
So, like, if I'm writing a song and I say, and I'm stuck, right? I would call you and you would help me write the hook for that song.
Yes. Some people may have a voice in mind, or they usually word of mouth. They hear about me and say, "Hey, Stellana's a good writer," or if you need help with a hook, she can do it for you, whatever sound you need, because I do not just R&B, pop, dance, folk, hip hop. So a lot of rappers in the area, they look for me to do some hooks for maybe another female singer or for themselves. So I help them write it out.
So now, do you also, like, when you say, do you also do the instrumental hooks too, or just the vocal? Okay, you do both.
Right. Sometimes I do the instrumental hooks with my producer. We team up together. His name is Kevin. We call him Chaotic. He's awesome. We'll sit down. We sit down together and we pretty much brainstorm and we, come up with the ideas, and then we send it to an artist, see how they like it, and then go from there.
Stellana, let me ask you a question. Where are you calling from?
Illinois, Aurora, Illinois.
Oh, Roy, Illinois. They got great food out there. Tell everybody what Roy, Illinois is noted for.
Oh, geez. We're known for a lot of things.
Well, what's your favorite? What do you like the best when you go out to eat in an Italian restaurant?
Oh, gosh. That's hard to say because I love food.
Yeah.
That's good.
But mainly Italian. I love Italian food. I love Mexican food. But they are definitely known for a lot of things when it comes to food. There's
what's
a lot
your
of
favorite?
great
What do you eat? Spaghetti and meatballs? Do you like a bolognese sauce? Do you like angel hair, primavera? What do you like?
I like the chicken parmesan. I love rigatoni, chicken Alfredo.
There's two commodities in the world that every nationality buys. The whole world, okay? And you ready for this? Mm-hmm. The first one is a car. And the second thing, every nationality, pizza.
Pizza.
Not hamburgers and not hot dogs. It was a trivia question on Jeopardy. Pizza. Every nationality loves pizza. And the original pizza, just so you know, was just a tomato pie. There was no cheese on it. When they first came out with pizza, Sandy, it was just the bread and the sauce, and that was it. Now they got bacon, shoelaces, underwear, bras, brasiers, shoes, money. You can put anything you want on it. It's amazing what they got today. But I tell you, it was pizza. And I got to tell you, your voice is absolutely adorable.
Oh, thank you.
What are you, about 17?
I wish.
I'm only kidding you. Oh, that was my cousins and my aunts. They're always in.
I get that a lot.
Do you really?
Yes, I've had this voice since I was a little girl, and nowadays it's kind of hard when answering the phone because
they ask if your mother's home.
That I'm right. They don't think I'm old enough. They like, are your parents home? And I'm like, oh, I'm actually over the age to take the message.
You know what, Stellana? We have another one of your songs we're going to try to play here. It's called Get Away.
Oh, yes, that's an original song that I wrote.
Oh, okay. Let's try this one. Hopefully it'll work better.
Oh, how I despise your ways. You try to keep me locked in a cage, but it's over now. This is my getaway. All of the times you lie, boy, thinking you can pacify me. The ugly truth has come to surface once again. Give me away thinking you saved me, but you betrayed me. Had me blinded by the dirt that you engaged in. My mama tried to give me signs, but I didn't listen, thought I was the one for you to go and hurt me. I don't understand. I tried to walk away, but you begged me to stay. You kept me locked away like a safe, like it's all real love. No, I gotta get away.
That's Stellana on Get Away. You know, you have the style here is very reminiscent of like
Ella
Janet
Fitzgerald.
Janet Jackson. You know,
yeah,
yeah. Ella Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Well, I relate with that song. I really do. When I heard about putting in a cage, because Sandy puts me in a cage when I get home. And it's a dog kennel. You know what I mean? And boy, I'm treated like a dog.
Oh, no.
That's only when you're a bad boy, bad boy. Anyway, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And we've got Stellana on the line with us, and we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Intertwined for all time.
Fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
And Stellana, how pretty, just a little Tweety and a bird in a tree.
Stellana, tell us where people can find out more about you. Do you have your own website?
Yes, I do. You can check me out at StellanaMusic.net or also the SoundCloud. I also have a Twitter at Stellana Music. I have an About Me page, /Stellana. So there's a lot of places that you can find me.
Stellana, do me a favor. What's the time change there? It's 9:45 right now.
It's 11:50 here.
So it's 2 hours difference. So
Yes.
at 5:30 your time. Go to YouTube and put in Sandy Kastel and Friends and today's date. And you will see the interview because we do live. We post it. It's on it's live TV. So what you do is go on YouTube and put in Sandy Kastel and Friends and today's date, and you will have a copy, and you will see. And we're waving to you right now. We love you, Stan. Oh, pretty little girl.
Thank you.
But also, John will put some of your pictures in there too. So tell us, Stellana, a little bit about you being a songwriter, you writing these hooks for other people. I mean, I think that's a great thing. And what else do you do?
Well, besides the music aspect, I actually have been working in the Juvenile Justice Center as well as drug rehabilitation, so I love to help the youth reach their full potential. I actually have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, specializing in forensic psychology, and also a master's degree in criminal social justice. So I just love being there for people. My music is definitely another aspect of helping other people. I love to write. It's something, growing up, I was never a person who wanted to say something, so I would always write it down. So it came to a big advantage as I got older when writing music.
That's great.
And now it's a lot easier for me to portray it to people.
Good. Well, I want to thank you again for calling in to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show, and we wish you much success. And when you get ready to promote your new album and your new songs, please give us a call back and be on our show again, okay? We might be on TV by then, so but just keep in touch with us through Tom. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Delana.
Oh, boy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a great day.
All right.
You too.
Are your parents home? Just kidding with you. Well, Sandy, I guess, today's Friday.
I know, today's Friday, but I got a few more things I want to talk about. I want to just remind everybody, stay tuned for our upcoming TV show, because we're going to be on CW TV, which is 6 on Cox, and it's 33 on DirecTV. So you have to check that out. 6 and 33, we're going to be on the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, but we will give you the times as we verify them. Also, if you're interested in being a part of Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever, sign up today. Email me at stayfitandfabulousforever@gmail.com. That's stayfitandfabulousforever.
And let's not forget, everybody,
at gmail.com.
We gave a shout out. There's no secret. Sandy and I are looking to get our own supper club. We want to open up
we've been looking. We've been looking.
So we're looking for a great name for the place. Like the Copacabana, the 500 Club. Then you can't use them names because they've already been taken. But if anybody out there has a name, I want you to give us a holler on the Facebook with Sandy. And
that's right.
And if we pick it, we'll give you a $50 gift certificate to have dinner at the Tuscany, which I'm going to personally pay for.
All right.
If we pick the name for the place, we'll give you $50. So and sometimes our fans come up with some great ideas.
Well, they'll also win something when we get the place too.
Of course.
But also we have a WEMA event tomorrow. It's September the 20th, and it's from 1 to 3 p.m. Give me a call, 702-348-5707 to RSVP. That's 702-348-5707. To RSVP for our event tomorrow. We've got the Chad Michaels Band, except Chad Michaels isn't there. Who's there?
We got the other keyboard man. He's called Keyboard Man. And it's a Lou Lacey duo.
The Lou Lacey duo.
Chef Michael on drums. Again.
We're going to have entertainment. We're going to have also Marissa Rolfe is going to be there.
Marissa.
She's going to be there, my makeup and hair person, and she's going to be there to do some stuff with not only me, but some of the other ladies there. She's going to do a special deal, bring her makeup kit, and she's going to touch us all up.
Well, she brought me something nice, and when I was she brought me wax.
She brought you hair.
No, she brought me wax. I said, for my car? No, for your head. She said.
To polish it. Well, anyway, we want to remind you again of our event tomorrow. Like I said, WEMAFoundation.org. You can go to WEMAFoundation.org online and become a member for just $35 a year. And then also come to our event tomorrow. It's only $25. You get great food prepared by Chef Michael, by Truffles and Bacon, by Cafe de Cebu. Wonderful entertainment, and also some hair and makeup treatments.
And we hope that Lisa of Grasso's foot is getting better, because Carl, she sprained her foot.
He wants to go dancing.
No, he's carrying his money again. Stop letting that girl help you carry your money. Get yourself a truck.
And also remind us, everybody, are we done? 3 seconds? 30? Oh my gosh, I'm wearing out time. Don't forget, we're going to be at the Tuscany Grill next Wednesday also, so call them at 702-940-1400. That's 702-940-1400 to make your reservations. And we'll see you Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you tomorrow at WEMA.
I like their meatballs at the Tuscany, too.
I know, they're good. And the cheesecake.
The best!